Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel.
Hello.
So we did a poll on YouTube to ask what you want to see in our next video, just as a rough idea. And everybody voted for a video to get to know us a little bit better. So we were going to do a quiz, and then we kind of didn't like that idea. So we thought, well, we'll just sit back and ask each other some questions and just talk. We can cut out what we don't like then, and then we can post what we do.
So you're about to see a load of random
gobbledygook
stuff.
Yeah,
That's
just us talking and cutting out the bickering, I guess.
There'll only be 30 seconds left after we've cut out the bickering. So if you've not guessed already, I'm Andy.
And I am Stuart. And together, we're Andrew and Stuart VanLife.
Yay! We did not just do that.
We did. We did. Hi, we're Stuart and Andrew, a married couple on our continuing year-long tour of the UK. We packed up our stuff and have gone from pub life to full-time van life. Along for the ride are our 3 dogs, Pixie, Soda and Luna. We're still adjusting to life in our first motorhome of Andra, a 1995 Autotrail Scout. Jump in the passenger seat with us as we share with you our travels and experiences of UK van life.
So I'm Andy.
And I am Stuart.
I bet that was a surprise, wasn't it? You didn't see the t-shirts.
Which were a gift of
They were
a lovely couple from the pub.
Yeah, well, 4 of them that came and did the quiz on a regular basis. So thank you for the t-shirts. Let's start with something really, really easy. What's your favourite film, Stuart?
Oh, Twilight.
Okay.
All of them though. You can't just have like 1 or 2. But do you mean like this generation? Do you mean kiddie films, like favourite Disney film, or just favourite film in general?
Right, if you're going to sit down on a night time and there's nothing else to watch because there's nothing new,
Twilight.
and you're going to go back and watch something, what would you watch?
Twilight.
Twilight. Yeah. Okay. So not necessarily a film. If I want to watch something, what would I put on?
Is this me answering now?
Yeah.
Doctor Who.
Yeah. There we go. That was easy, wasn't it? To start with.
Yeah, but that isn't a film.
No,
that's a TV series.
Yeah, but I said if you're going to sit and watch something, it doesn't have to be a film, does it?
Yeah, but then it'd be YouTube. I would sit and just flick through YouTube videos.
Right, this was the easiest question ever, and it's lasted like 5 minutes.
My favourite film is Twilight. What's your favourite film?
You know exactly what my favourite film is. I have several favourite films that I used to put on a regular basis when I'd had a drink, because we used to run a pub. So when I had a few, Sound of Music was a favourite.
Oh, Calamity Jane.
Calamity Jane. Old musicals, especially Doris Day. But Sound of Music, probably. Yeah, I love the Sound of Music.
All right then. So what's your favourite band?
Favourite bands are Queen.
No. You can't pick. You've got to have one. So Queen. That's it.
Okay.
You're going into like a whole thing of favourite band will be Steps.
Yours?
Yeah. Who's your favourite singer?
Freddie Mercury.
Pink.
Oh, okay.
Pink isn't in a band. She's a singer. Favourite band would be Steps. Go on then.
I didn't know your favourite band was Steps.
I love Steps. I've always loved Steps.
I know you like Steps.
I couldn't think of any that I would like more.
As a group, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because you like Pentatonics technically aren't a band.
Well, Steps technically aren't a band. They don't play music. They're just singers.
Sing. Anyway, come on, because we've got to overcomplicate it.
Oh, okay. Favourite colour? Get this. We've got something in common.
We do.
What's your favourite colour, Stuart?
Blue.
What's my favourite colour?
Blue.
Ah, you see? Nothing else in common whatsoever, but we both like blue.
We are very much the definition of opposites attract.
Yes.
Like, you're football mad. I couldn't care less about football.
I used to have a season ticket with Nottingham Forest.
In case you didn't know.
But I moved to Filey to run a pub, and the travelling was it was too much. It was pretty much the whole day on Saturday. Running a pub, travelling all day on a Saturday, don't mix together. And to be fair, Forest were doing pretty poorly, so it was a tough decision, but I gave up the season ticket. Still a Forest fan, And in our videos, you'll see that I have a selection of forest shirts, including that Hawaiian one, which Stuart hates.
I do hate.
So I'm wearing it even more.
No.
Stuart, what's your favourite sport?
Sport?
You used to play rugby.
I did used to play rugby.
Surprisingly.
Which is why I've got a dodgy nose. Back in the day. But that's when I was a teenager. That isn't anything that I plan on doing anytime soon.
Okay. Do you play any other sports?
Nope.
No, none.
We know I don't. I love how you question me as if like you don't know who I am and you don't spend every week a minute together. You know I don't play any sports.
Well,
and gaming isn't a sport. And
how long have we been together though?
Coming up 6 years this year.
Coming up 6 years in
September.
Halloween.
Yeah. Oh no, we got married
after
in
Halloween.
September.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we got together just before Halloween.
So we'll have been married 2 years.
2 years in September.
Yeah.
I've got a piece of knowledge that people don't know about yet.
What's that?
Andrew was that much of a swot during, was it school or college? College. That he never missed a single day, and he actually got awarded out with the whole entire college with a trophy and Pupil of the Year. See, that's how many people.
I did. I was student of the year at South Notts College, which was a great surprise to me because I didn't think I was that good. But it wasn't. If I remember rightly, it wasn't just the course I was student of the year. It was
the whole college.
I think so. It was the biggest trophy on the table. It was the last one to be awarded. So it was a long time ago. A long, long time ago. What were you like at school, Stuart?
Bad. Really bad. So something a lot of people won't know about me then is I am dyslexic. So I struggled going through school. So I didn't have the best school experiences. But I made up for it afterwards. College was brilliant. I went to far too many colleges and studied far too many ththings. Bit of a jack of all trades.
Yeah, but I have to say that you don't make that an excuse. I mean, we've written a script out for we're going to redo the intro, and my handwriting when I'm speedy is not the best.
No,
but Stuart's read it through it, and he won't give up, which is a good thing, you know. And with dyslexia, sometimes people make an excuse with it, or make that an excuse, but he doesn't, you know, and he'll battle through, and he won't give up, which is great. Love that about Stuart.
I was going to say,
yeah.
Compared to how my reading used to be, I think that's another reason that a lot of people won't know. So that's why I like Twilight books and films. Is it was the first book I ever actually managed to read completely, and that sort of got me into a bit of a bookworm. So I kind of went onto a massive spree of just reading books continuously because I was so impressed at the fact I actually managed to finish one. Obviously, I was a lot older. I'd read Harry Potter. Well,
something I love doing is reading. And to be fair, we've done VanLife now for this is our 7th week.
Yes,
this is our 7th week, and one of the things I said I was going to do was read, and I think I've read one chapter of one book so far in 7 weeks.
I'm about the same.
But to be fair, the weather in the last 7 weeks has been amazing. I can only remember one day of rain, which is probably going to be a problem later on in the year when we've got droughts and
we can't get all the water.
Bans. But we keep saying, "Oh, we'll do that job on a rainy day when we can't get out and do stuff." Like I've got some more electrics to do, and one or two other bits. I keep saying, "Oh, I'll do it on a rainy day." We haven't had a rainy day in 6 weeks. We've had one night.
No, we had.
It rained.
I think we had one day and night.
One night it rained. Yeah, and the next day.
Oh no, then we had the festival. No, we have had a few. We've had a few.
But it's not stopped us doing anything. If there was one thing you could change about me, Stuart, what would it be?
Your age.
Oh, don't do that.
Do you know why? No, it would only be that you could be a little bit younger. Obviously, exactly the same. Nothing else would change, just so we could spend longer together. Because our age difference is one thing that's... You know that.
You know, before we started doing this, we said don't mention the age difference.
No.
Because Philip Schofield. You see, all that's going to get cut now. Without going too deep, Stuart, if there's one thing you could change about me, what would it be?
Oh, perfectionist.
Really?
Yeah. If we were like in the middle of doing a video or we're trying to do something or you'll be editing or something, I'll look at it and I'll go, yeah, that's fine, Andrew. And then 4 hours later, it'll be still in the same thing. And I'm like, Andrew, what are you doing? And it's like, oh, I know, but you can hear a little bit of the background music. I've found this new software that can do this, this, and this. The video could have been finished 3 days beforehand, but Andrew is so pickety at every little bit, and then people will not even notice. People won't notice the sound of the van or the dogs are barking or this, that, and the other's happening. But he's got to get it perfect. It can be so frustrating because it'll be like, and then he'll moan the day after and be like, I had to do that video all day yesterday, but you didn't. You could have been done. You could have been done first thing in the morning, but you had to fanny on with it. That's one thing I could change.
Okay.
If there's one thing about me you could change, what would it be? You be very careful, mister. You have to live with me, remember?
Arguing all the time. That's one thing I'd change.
Bicker, no, there's a difference. We don't argue, we bicker.
We do bicker. An awful lot we bicker. But
I think it's healthy.
But it is healthy. It is. I mean,
I don't believe, I'm going to say something, and I don't care how many people come for me for saying it. I do not believe there is not a couple in this world that don't bicker and that don't have opposite opinions on a situation. Because I think these people who go, oh no, we're perfect, we never bicker, we never argue, we always agree. That to me is total BS. Totally is. I don't believe it. Sorry.
There's a famous Brian Clough saying, when we have a disagreement, we talk about it, and then they decide that I was right in the first place.
Yeah.
I'm never.
No, you're not, because you're always wrong.
I am that soft. I just let Stuart win all the time. It's just in my head. I know I'm right.
We'll just skip back to a few videos ago when we end up going all the way around the whole entire Wales because Andrew was wrong. Well,
yeah, I owned up to it at the end. I even did
you're always wrong.
I even did a VRR section to prove I was wrong.
So me and Andrew have this little thing where if we go past somewhere or if there's a little disagreement and he'll go, I'll bet you 5p. Always does he'll go, I'll bet you 5p that you were wrong. I think he owes me about £1 million now. Don't you?
Yeah.
See?
Something like that. It did start off at a fiver. Yeah. Does it matter?
No.
Does it matter? We have a good time and we have a laugh. The nice thing is that between us, we're not yes people. We don't just agree with each other all the time. But in the end, we compromise, and I think that's something we've got between us.
We always do.
Yeah.
I think we've got to the point now in our relationship where we understand it's pointless. If I want something, I get my own way in the end anyway. So what's the point in causing chaos to get there?
I've never stopped you doing anything or going anywhere or doing anything or buying anything. Well,
yes,
I have stopped in buying stuff.
Well, in all fairness, last year for my birthday I wanted a goat.
So we went to Derbyshire to Chatsworth House. So around in Chatsworth House is this like little farmy type place, and they were selling goats.
Pygmy goats.
Yes, young pygmy goats. So we found out that they weren't too expensive. At the end of the day, you didn't get a pygmy goat, so I'm not going to tell you a story now.
Yeah, but if I had a pygmy goat, we'd have to have a pygmy goat for me to get rid of. Come on, the next question. What was your favourite car? What was your first car you ever had?
My first car was a Vauxhall Viva, and it was metallic green.
What year?
I can't remember the year.
What year did you pass your test?
It was MNU 16J. I passed my test when I was 19 or 20.
So and how old are you now?
Ago. 56. I'm not 56.
My first car.
What was your first car, Stuart?
My first car was meant to be a Rover, the Rover version of the MG. And yeah, I ended up getting a Mini Countryman instead.
And this is something else that we've got that's not in common. On my driving licence, I didn't do a theory test, but everything that you can drive, I can pretty much drive up to 7.5 tons. Stuart can drive a car.
I passed my test 3 months after they changed the law, so all I have on my driving licence is a car and a motorbike. That's it.
Yep.
Luckily enough, I can control this because I can drive this because it's under 3.5 tons.
Yes.
But apart from that, that's all I can do. I did my theory, I did everything I was meant to, but I passed 3 months after they changed the law, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. That you can drive everything.
I can drive. Yeah. I have driven.
And I passed through harder tests.
I have driven a 7.5 ton truck when I moved to Scarborough. 3 times I did the trip.
Not fair.
Never again. It does not give you the right to drive something that big. If there's one place that you wanted to visit in the world, where would it be?
Oh, anywhere. No, you can't do that to me. Can I have
anywhere in the world?
2 or 3?
No, one.
Oh, no, that's not fair.
Well, you said one when I said vans, so
Disneyland.
been to Disneyland?
No, I've been to Paris. Never been to Florida. Disney World.
Disney World. We were meant to be going to Disney World for our honeymoon.
We were, but everything kind of got upscabbled because of.
It was scuppered because of COVID DISCO 19.
But then I would also like to consider the Ouroboros.
Oh well, there's a tale.
Oh God.
Yeah, we're not.
But that's a long talk. Next video on that one.
Yeah, you were meant to see it in Filey on the country park.
Never happened.
Yeah, we
spent hours. Never
hours,
happened.
Nothing.
Where
Yeah.
would your favourite place be in the world? If
Well,
you could go, it has to be on this planet.
Yeah, I probably South America. Machu Picchu will be a thing. I mean, I've never seen the pyramids. Kind of jealous that my younger brother's been to Egypt and seen the pyramids, and I haven't. But people keep saying to me it's not all that. But I don't know. I'd still like to see them. Machu Picchu.
No, that's it.
Is that it? We're only allowed one.
You've said that.
Okay, that's the next destination. I'm not sure.
We're driving there.
I'm not sure.
Check in next week's vlog.
I'm not sure Avandra will get us up that high, but we'll give it a go. What was the most favourite place you've already been to?
Disneyland Paris.
Is your travel experience just about Disneyland?
No, I've been all over the world, but that you've just asked me my favourite place.
Okay.
I like Disneyland because it's a happy place. It's somewhere you can go and it's always positive. And I've been to other places. I've been to Egypt. I've been to Tunisia, but the laws and things in there are different for our sexual orientation.
Okay.
So yeah, there's certain places that I wouldn't personally like to go back. They were beautiful places, but yeah, but I loved Disney World. Disneyland Paris was beautiful, and I've done every season there. It is. We are going. You watch this space. I am taking Andrew to Paris.
Yeah, we will eventually.
What about you? Where's your favourite? You're going to say Greece.
My favourite place that I've been to, I don't think I can pinpoint one. Honestly, I don't. I love Wales. I love Scotland. And you were going to expect me to say something abroad.
I thought you were going to say Greece.
Or Greece. Corfu, they were special times. Turkey with you, that was an amazing holiday.
I love Turkey.
Maybe, you see, years ago I went to Rhode Island, and that was kind of special as well. So I don't know, just lots of places. I like traveling and seeing different things.
I'm kind of jealous that you've been to America and I haven't.
Never wanted to go to America. It was a works thing, and the offer was there for me and a colleague to go, all expenses paid. So we went. We had to do some work while we were there, which wasn't very much, but the rest of the time it was in Boston. Fantastic place, Boston, and Rhode Island, living it up. So yeah,
didn't go to Disney World.
No, we weren't allowed.
Not fair.
But it's nowhere near.
So on this trip, what's your next place you're really looking forward to going? One place in the UK we haven't been yet.
Stonehenge.
Oh yes.
Again, you know, I say it's on the doorstep. It's not on the doorstep, but around the world, I've never been to Stonehenge, and it's in the same country that I'm from and live. And I think it's something that everybody should go and experience, and I've not. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that, and that's not too far away.
Still mine.
What's yours, Stuart?
Probably Stonehenge. Well, it's going to either be that or it's going to be Crystal Caves, because I know we are going to some Crystal Caves, and I want to see where amethyst is mined and clear quartz. That I'm looking forward to, but I am looking forward to stuff. What would be your favourite thing in the van?
My favourite thing, rather than
favourite thing in the van.
Essential thing. This is going to be really sad, isn't it? Because it's going to be something like the diesel heater or the inverter, or I don't know. Oh, I'll tell you, my favourite thing is going to be my projector and screen. I know it is.
Really?
Yeah. Home comforts.
Oh, my favourite thing. No, kettle. Probably be my kettle, because I could not live without a cuppa.
His rainbow kettle.
My rainbow kettle. It's not rainbow.
With a whistle old-fashioned whistle because it's gas. Is that sad, isn't it?
There's when you think about
Is that
it
how
like
much
that.
we've become VanLifers? We're just like
The kettle.
Our favourite thing is the kettle.
No, my favourite thing is my USB ports.
I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to twist this question slightly. And since we bought the van, what's the best thing that we've changed about it?
And then it would be my USB ports.
The USB ports. The most simplest little thing.
They weren't even expensive to buy, were they?
And they were fairly straightforward to install as well. So we got 4 double USB ports, so we've put them around the van.
Where you would actually want them. They're not like random places. Yeah. I've got one up on my cab, so I've got one where I can sleep. You've got one next to your bed. We've got one right there and one up on the corner.
Yeah.
So they are like throughout the van.
They've been a
lifesaver,
but not a lifesaver, but a convenience thing for us. I think the favourite thing that I've for me was the bathroom, because it's a 1995 van, and it's a little bit dated, and the bathroom was a bit grotty, wasn't it? So cladding out the bathroom, and I think it looks superb. I know I did it, but it does. I love it.
I know it is.
So just a bit more about us then. Stuart, where are you from, and places that you've lived?
So I am originally from County Durham, or a little area in County Durham. I then moved. I am, as my peoples and my friends tend to say to me, I am a turtle, or I was a turtle in my past life. I tend to take my home wherever I go. So I have travelled quite a lot. So I've lived in Scotland for quite a few years, lived in a lot of the North Yorkshire coast, from Whitby to Scarborough to Filey, and now travelling. So now I live in Michelle.
Pretty much do.
So I am a turtle.
Yeah, I hadn't thought of it like that before. Yeah, so
you are from?
I'm originally from a town called Hucknall, which is in Nottinghamshire, and I've lived in a few places. Lived in Nottingham city centre, Beeston, Nottingham, not Leeds, Scarborough for a while. Then moved back down to Edwinstowe, where I had a pub. Then up to Filey, where I've been for 14 years, and on the road, same as Stuart. Well, obviously, we're doing VanLife.
Andrew is a geek.
Really?
Yeah. So I think where you would normally put on Facebook where you would have bio.
What do you think that I'm a geek?
Yeah.
Why would you say that?
Because you're obsessed with Doctor Who. You like anything that's geek related. You do. Flash.
That's what.
That's geeky. Star Trek.
We've met Flash Gordon.
You have met Flash Gordon.
No, we met him.
Yeah, but I didn't know who he was.
No.
You like Star Trek. You like anything spacey themed, and
I like anything science fiction.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a science fiction. Yeah,
geek.
Definitely. Oh, okay.
You are. That is geeky.
And computers and stuff.
You're not helping yourself on the geek front.
But not tech.
You do.
I wouldn't say that I'm a techie kind of person.
You had a whole setup at the house. You had multi-screens. You had computer parts everywhere.
Yeah, but that's not...
Yes, it is, darling. Whether you like it or not, it is.
Is that a geeky?
Yes.
Oh.
You're a computer programmer.
Was.
Still do.
Yeah. Long time ago.
I would say you're very obsessed with your dogs.
I am
now sort of like obsessive.
Yeah, so does getting on in years.
You are very much an animal lover.
I am an animal lover, yeah. And if you ask me what I prefer on the planet, people or animals?
Animals, without a doubt.
Yeah.
You always have. Right, with that, because I need to do a bit more about subscribe, like, and share. Okay. Something we keep missing.
And tell them why.
Yeah.
Because we want to make money out of you.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah,
we need the money off YouTube. Come on. I can't spend every penny we've got. Come on.
Stuart is spending an awful lot of money on this trip.
Stuart is.
We have a budget, and Stuart spends the weekly budget on the first day.
I do not.
Yeah, you do.
But if you are enjoying the video, please hit that subscribe button. It's either there or there. They're down there somewhere. It's in one of the corners.
You would think that by now Stuart's at...
Are you coming to say hello, Missy? Look, you have to look this
is our youngest dog. This is Luna. We call her Lunatic.
Mwah.
because she's a bit skitty.
Will you have to sit there then and not eat the microphone? No. Go on then.
No.
Don't lie down. Good girl. In the sun. So yes, so if you could hit that subscribe button, like and share and all that jazz, that would be really, really helpful for us. We are trying to hit the golden mark, aren't we?
We're a long way to go.
We are a long way to go.
A long way to go. But with your help, we could
get there. Yeah. Also, if there's anything we haven't brought up in the video and any questions you'd like to ask us, you are more than welcome to leave a comment, and we will get back to you on that one.
Who's the most famous person you've ever met?
Most famous, or my actual favourite person I've ever met?
Both.
The nicest person I've ever met would be Billy Piper. We met Billy Piper at EMCon, wasn't it?
It was,
down in Nottingham, which was a lovely, lovely day. The most famous one I've ever met might be Princess Anne.
Have you?
Yeah.
When did you meet Princess Anne?
She used to come to the school because I went to King James. She come to the school quite often on a helicopter.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Princess Anne. I don't think I've met any royalty at all. Not actually met.
Really?
No, I can't think I've met any royalty.
Just me then.
Yeah.
We have really met some royalty.
Oh, I met a lot of queens.
Yeah, but you met
an awful
the
lot of
Queen.
queens.
Oh, you went to see the Queen.
I've seen the Queen, yes. But obviously I've never met Freddie Mercury.
So who would yours be then? Who's your most famous person?
The most famous person that I probably ever met was probably Brian Clough, to be fair, because everybody knows a Brian Clough. But my favourite person that I ever met might be Billy Piper as well. No, I'm going to disagree with that. I think the best person, my favourite person, I'm not saying the best person I've ever met.
I know who you're going to say.
My favourite person that I met is another Doctor Who thing. And it's the actor that played Vincent van Gogh at the same thing, EMCon.
He was brilliant.
He was, what a lovely man. He wanted to take us for a pint because I think he was having a break for lunch and that. Stupidly, we said, I don't think we can do that.
I think at the time we were sort of busy and we didn't actually think he was being serious. And then after thinking back, actually, he probably was being deadly serious, wasn't he?
I think he was probably being deadly serious. But he was nice. And so was the actor that was in Harry Potter. Yeah.
David. Is it David? No.
Who also played the first Doctor in Doctor Who. And his name escapes me. We'll put it on the bottom of the screen.
What is his name? He's a brilliant actor. He was lovely, wasn't he?
He was really nice. Yeah, but Billy Piper, I just expected her to be really, really stuck up and offish. I don't know why. Really don't know why. You just sometimes get an impression. But we met her and she was lovely. And
biggest queue as well.
We had a little chat with her and, said they were big fans, and Stuart had blonde hair at the time. Paid for a photograph, went to go for the photograph, and she remembered Stuart, which was great. She
remembered my name and everything. When we walked in for the photo, she went, "Oh, Stuart!" and grabbed hold of me. And on our photograph, we'll pop it on the screen so you can see.
Yeah, we will, yeah.
On our photograph, she's hugging up to me and pushing Andrew away. It's quite cute, really.
No, she's looking at me and pushing you away.
No. She's like, "Come on, Stuart, we'll have huggles."
So yeah, Billy Piper.
She was brilliant.
Lovely.
She was such a nice person.
Yeah, and time for everybody. Unfortunately, the photograph session was several hundred people, which the photo itself lasted about 2 seconds. It was a conveyor belt.
Yeah, it was very much in, take the photograph out.
Yeah.
But we did actually get time to sit down. Well, not sit down with her, but she was sat at her table and you got time to talk to her. And she was lovely. She was really nice. And as we're on about Billy Piper, a bit of a side note, I love her new look. I think she looks absolutely gorgeous as a brunette. Well, Andrew.
So that'll be it then.
That's me and you got to know each other, apparently.
Who are you again?
So we hope you enjoyed this video, and we will see you in the next one.
Yeah, if you've got any more questions for us about us or the van or our travels, please go in the comments and ask away. We'll either do it, we'll reply on the comments, or we'll do another video.
Yep. So please don't also forget, hit that subscribe button, and we will see you next time. Bye.